Welcome, Aries, to your 7th through the 12th beginning of the month reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Ooh, standing in your present power. Got a few people doing that. Okay. And clarify on why standing in their present power. Ooh. Because you're getting ready for progress, that determination and that courage. Really standing within your own power over here as you're really moving on your journey over here. And really on that road to progress, knowing where you're going. And it's a healthy move, right? It's a very healthy move. The Chariot shows of health. It shows this is the healthy movement you need to be on, and this is where your courage and willpower are coming from. You have courage and willpower, right? The tiger and the lion next to you. So really talking about how you're taking that courageous stand, staying in your present moment at this time as you are really thinking about what it is you're doing and how you're progressing on this road over here. So let's get a few cards over here and see what's going on. That's a good balance though too, because the tiger and the lion actually balance each other out very well. So it's maintaining that harmony and focus as well. So I love that. And as you can see, he has two over here as well. So it's almost like they're representing each other. The two sphinxes next to the tiger and the lion. So there's definitely a beautiful balance going on within your life. Love that. You have the discovery coming out. Discovering great achievements. See, there it is. Discovering great achievements right now. As you're letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. Well, that's good because that says I'm letting go of the past so I can live in the present. I'm not going to let the past, hold me back anymore. See how the dogs over here are trying to come on, come back, right? But she's like, let this dog go, right? And she's got all these doors starting to open up, and it's kind of like, okay, we'll let those two dogs go, and then those other two doors will fly open, right? So allowing the conflict to dissipate. So by letting go of the conflict of anything from the past, anything, even if it's in the now, it's almost like you're saying, even if there's conflict around me right now, I'm not going to allow it to affect me right now. I'm just going to stay in this present moment right now. Even if you feel like you're mending fences with someone, right? It's kind of just like, okay, everything's going to be fine. We're just going to let this go. I'm not going to hold on to this. I'm not going to give it a huge reaction at this time. It's almost like you're having this understanding. You're discovering the great achievements by letting go of the conflict. Literally, that's what it says. Discovering great achievements by letting go of the conflict. By staying in the present power so that you can get on your journey. You're saying, I have other things that I need to do. I need that great achievement. I don't need to sit over here and I don't even want to approach this situation anymore. I'm just going to let it go. Let it be. This opens up the Wheel of Fortune. Discovering the Wheel of Fortune. Discovering the new change. The turning points of things that are going on. By staying in the present moment, you're going to notice these things right now. As soon as you let that go, you're going to say, oh my gosh. And you're going to say, oh my God, now this door opened, this happiness. Even if it's the door of feeling not so low in energy vibration, just waking up and saying, wow, today is a new day and I don't even worry about that anymore. Just feeling healthier within your own mind, body, and soul, right? Because you're not going to allow misunderstandings to arise. You're going to step back and approach everything from a different attitude. And you're going to realize that everything is calmer, right? As you have the 10 of Cups coming up, you're saying everything is, the great achievement is everything is more harmonious within my life. Doesn't mean that's harmonious between whatever the conflict is. It just means I walked away from that situation, not going to allow it to overwhelm me, and then find that inner happiness, find that my energy is changing, attracting more positive experiences. And as time goes by, within this time period, you're going to say, well, here we go. Why does everything just seem to be opening up? Why do I feel more ambitious? Why do I feel new desires. Why do I feel so good? You might even have some good news that as soon as you let this go, good news starts coming and approaching you, and you have the sun coming out of after the storm. Why? Because you're not allowing the storm, right, to affect you. So 2 cards of abundance and positivity and development over here. Really feeling like you're accomplishing something different. Because the action is walking away and taking new action in where you want to feel this happiness. You might even start seeing small gestures of appreciation from the Page of Pentacles or affection that are starting to seriously impact your life. Like, wow, you know, people are actually just, I don't know, the world looks different. You might even have, literally, you might have a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn over here who just kind of just starts opening up in discussions, wanting to make meetings, wanting to, right? We have the Emperor and the Empress together. That's a beautiful couple. You know, starting to feel like things are becoming more practical, more stable. If you're looking for a love situation and you're waiting for this other person to come through, maybe they couldn't really come through because you had all this conflict going on. So maybe you felt like you were missing opportunities with this new love or this new person coming into your life. So now you feel like you can take the stance and have the discussions, go on those dates, have those meetings, because you're not going to allow this to just be in your mindset. You know, I'm not feeling good today. I don't want to go out on a date. But however it is, you're going to feel like your overall well-being is very good. Okay. You won't have that burned out feeling anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of activity. There's a lot of activity going around. It's like as soon as you let this go and not worrying about that and staying in that present moment, that present energy of just happiness and not worrying about it so much, you're going to see everything just starting to turn on a dime over here. It's like you're not, you know, because you're not overly exerting yourself or wasting your energy on something that may either can't be fixed, was already fixed and it was a long time ago, let's not worry about it, or whatever. It's just relieving that stress. So you're going to feel this boost of energy, especially coming from the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay. So definitely having some unpredictable things happening with that Wheel of Fortune. So, and then of course we have the Strength card again, and that's because you're influenced by, you know what, that power that that subtle power that you're bringing in. Strength again, there's that Lion again. So yeah, wow guys, really going to feel like you're on the way, right, to doing something different, to really taking a different road, something that's not going to feel like you're focused on negative energy, but actually by avoiding unnecessary conflicts, you're going to, you know, maintain this kind of diplomatic, you know, kind of a diplomatic stance over here, right? As the Emperor, you're kind of like, yes, but this is the way it's going to be. So it's almost like if somebody does come back and try to weigh down on that, you're going to be like, no, I'm not going to do that, right? Not going to allow that no more, because I know what I'm doing. You know, and things are happening for me now, so why would I want to go backwards? But it does feel like somebody might want to try to drag you down if you're with someone who's, you know, a big drugger, right? It could be an Aquarius who's trying to drag you back down into that place and that mindset of where you came from. Okay. So they're just saying, stand your ground, be focused, know that you are the king over here, right? Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You're the leader. You overcame those challenges. You've overcome that energy. And you know what? I have new plans, new ideas, and I can see things progressing for me. Just within that short time of like 7-8 days, you're going to see things changing around. Just because of the mindset changing. Just because you're now focused on proactive things instead of things that can actually hurt you. Right? And really balancing that assertiveness as these cats over here, right? So that you really are shining your light. I love it. Really love it. Just be careful of people who want to weigh you down. Misery loves company. Plain and simple. Happy people like to be happy. Misery loves company. And it looks like you're going to join the group of happy people, because that's who you are. Taking a new approach. And your leadership, let's just put it this way right now. With the King of Wands, and the Sun over here, your leadership skills are really going to shine. So you definitely have the opportunities for growth on the horizon over here. Okay. So your daily healing cards say, learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. And remind yourself that you are a soul spirit having a journey. You are a soul spirit being having a journey. Your soul's like, yeah, try to avoid harmful influences. Man, I'm telling you that right there goes with that King of Swords in reverse. Because for some of you, there is definitely someone over here who just, they're going to bug, right? And even though you're in this better, they might even come to you like, why are you so happy? And you're like, because I don't want to be this way anymore. How about that? You always have that one person, right? Nothing to be smiling about. Nope, there's a whole world to be smiling about. And as soon as we get away from that, these doors can open. We can see those doors. Let go, so that these two can open. Look, this one's already slightly opening, but this one's definitely open. And that's the one that you're going to, that you're already walking right through. Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.